Hey, this is Nalestar. In this video, I will break down my Lost in the Fire flip creation process. The first thing what I do whenever I'm creating a flip is that I always pitch up or down the sample a little bit to be able to upload it to SoundCloud or YouTube. It's basically just a precaution to make sure that the track doesn't get flagged. Now, obviously my WoW bootleg got taken down even with this pitching, so it's not 100% effective, but most things will get through the algorithmic kind of thing. And this is why my flips are always going to be a little bit higher in the pitch or lower in the pitch. I started out with EQing out the low end of the original track. This is obviously pretty much necessary if I want to add another bass line to the track, which I wanted to do. Here again I started coming up with ideas using the same bass line as I used in my The Green remix. It's from Alchemy, it's called Deep Techno FM bass. I then ended up replacing it with a custom sampled bass. The original sound is from Serum, but for some reason Serum sometimes creates these clicking and crackling, whatever, I don't know, kind of sounds, and I just didn't want to deal with that, so I exported every note out of Serum. I put them into this sampler. It also saves some CPU, but my main issue was that Serum's inside modulations can get a little bit messy sometimes. I just don't know why. I'm using these fade in and fade out things as a sidechain enhancement basically. This is not necessary, but I like to do it because whenever you use a full track to create a flip out of it or something, this might help working it into your own production. And in the end, because I still wasn't really happy with that bass line, I dropped in this pad-like bass kind of thing and I started tweaking it. And this is how I came up with the final idea basically. This is also from Serum. Because I felt this bassline just wasn't strong enough on its own, I added another sublayer to it. It's also from Serum, and it's also like whenever I design these basses, I also try to emulate the same gliding effects. So for example, if this top layer has a glide like 100 milliseconds, I will adjust the sub bass to do exactly just that. And this is going to create an effect where it sounds like these two bass lines are just one instrument. I started the arrangement with using the original intro, and I wanted to give it some sort of a unique but still really recognizable feel. And I achieved this using this UAD chorus plugin and Covert, which you can see here. It's basically a sequencer-ish like plugin. I don't know, it's a pretty all-round plugin. It can do a bunch of things, but in this case I used it only to create this glitch sort of effect. I use this white noise a lot in my projects. This is from Massive. It has a slight dimension expansion applied on it, sidechain, and some pancake. Here I added this pad-like synth and the violin with a lot of processing to be able to glue the sample and the bass line even more together, to have something in between. Now in the final mix down they are almost inaudible, but they truly make a difference. And this is it essentially. If you have any questions, just fire them towards me in the comments. Likes, bells, subscribes. See you in the next video.